Okay, so let's chat about what's new and what I'm loving from a brand that I adore, Mulberry. Hello, and the warmest of welcomes to today's video. For those who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, fab to have you here. For those who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you're enjoying my videos. I put out videos roughly 3 times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion to slightly more personal topics. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then head down, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I love chatting with you all. I'm all about living life loud, and what that means to me is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, and just celebrating who you are. Celebrating yourself, and of course celebrating others. So before I get into it, a quick fun item for my future travels, because I had this rather ratty carry-on suitcase that I bought last year, fit for purpose. It was from Dunelm, but it was super cheap, and I wanted to replace it, and I wanted something fun, and you're never going to see me with designer luggage. It just won't happen. I don't see the value in it, but I do see the value in having something that expresses some personality. So I have the large version of this in a different colour, and it was time for me to pick up the travel suitcase version, and it is from Trip. Many individuals, I'm sure, will have Trip suitcases, and I bought mine in this beautiful colour flamingo. What I also really like about it is how, because I've got it in flamingo, it's then got Trip written in pink here. Just great attention to detail. 5-year guarantee, was 50 or 60 pounds, something like that. Got a lock on it. I love the colour. I've got the bright blue in the largest size. Then I've got this, and this will just be my carry-on suitcase, keeping things fun, keeping things with personality. So I thought I'd just share that with you. But people often say, Nick, can you really love pink that much? Yes, I can, because pretty much everything in my life, even my charger, is pink, okay? It really is. It's a lifestyle, okay? Being obsessed with pink is a lifestyle. So let's just embrace it. Anyway, let's talk about what we came here to talk about. Mulberry. I love Mulberry as a brand, you know this. I have recently just sold one of my Mulberry bags, but I wasn't using it. It needed to move on, and I hope it finds a wonderful new home. And I also profited on that bag, so thank you, Mulberry, for that, because I bought it at a really good price, sold it on to a consignment store, and I made money. So that doesn't happen very often with a bag. Anyway, I've still got 4, and I currently put out the feelers for some more pieces. So don't you worry. And also I've got, what else have I got? I've got cufflinks. I've even got the Monopoly. It's here. I've even got the Mulberry Monopoly. I actually do feel like a proper collector because I have that piece. It's lovely, actually. I've not used it. I don't know if I ever will, but it is lovely. So I'm glad to own it. Very pretty. So yeah. Anyway, let's talk about what's new. And we're not just going to talk about bags. We're just going to look at their new in section, and we're going to talk it through. Okay? And yeah, let's do this. Okay, 3, 2, 1, we're recording. So Mulberry. So grey and navy blue seem to be quite nice, seem to be quite new colours that have come in. And we're starting off with this iris necklace. It's just a simple, quite delicate necklace. Very nice, £310. Their costume jewellery isn't ridiculously expensive. It's nice quality as well. I don't own any, but I have looked at it many a time. A mini Alexa, a popular bag style. Starting to see more of these being purchased, more discussion about them in this beautiful, very cool shade of grey with the silver hardware. That's really quite beautiful, actually. And then you have this stunning navy blue with that champagne-y gold hardware. Isn't that just a glorious, glorious combination? Oh, okay, we didn't mean to click on it, but we're in. So let's take a closer look. £12.50. I mean, it's beautiful. That leather strap, the detachable strap, the plaited handle. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And with the gold hardware, oh, what a gorgeous piece. Stunning. An iris bracelet that's kind of an interlocking piece. Softy sunglasses, nice cat eye large sunglasses, and a top handle lily in red and cobalt blue. Silver hardware. That looks to be quite a small, fairly squared kind of flat bag. That's a nice piece. I go back and forth on my thoughts on the lily, you know this. I kind of, one minute I love it, the next I'm not 100%. It's the hardware that throws me. It doesn't feel quite as like substantial as I want it to. Anyway, they also do those softy sunglasses in red. I think I prefer them in blue. A small purse with, I think that's like a rose that's meant to look like, potentially. And they also do the softy sunglasses in tortoiseshell. People love a tortoiseshell sunglass. Completely understand it. It's a great print. That blue is also in the lily. Very pretty. Think I prefer it in the Alexa. But if you're more of a flat bag person, or you own an Alexa and you'd like a Mulberry Lily, that could be a really nice combination. That's beautiful, actually. I really do love that navy blue, and I am not someone who, I do own this in navy blue, which has the gold, but actually I think I prefer this slightly darker shade of navy blue. Oh my word, they have it in a Bayswater. Oh, stop. You know, I was talking about the purple quite a lot, and I said I wouldn't normally wear purple because I'd go for either pink or blue. This would be the blue that I would go for. That is beautiful. Wow. Continental wallet. That's fairly pricey for a wallet. Their SLGs are, some of them, actually, is $375 pricey for a wallet? Maybe not. Buy an Aspinall wallet or a Kurt Geiger wallet would be my recommendation. I'm loving my rainbow Kurt Geiger wallet. It's fabulous. Beautiful. Right, this grey in the silver Bayswater tote. Possibly one of the most chic totes I think you can get your hands on. Beautiful work bag, stunningly crafted. My mum has one, it's wonderful, I love it. Continental wallet, so if you do want the set, you can get the set. And a scarf as well. Okay, Islington. I think this is a fairly new style, the Islington, and I'm in two minds about it because I don't think I fully understand the purpose of it. I feel like it's a bag for bag's sake, because I feel like the market it's trying to attract is already covered by the variations of Bayswater, where you've got the belted Bayswater, zipped Bayswater, and heritage Bayswater. I feel like the Islington is already covered, and if it's not covered, then the Alexa would be what you would go for. I don't quite know the niche that they were trying to create here, but hey, I'm not in their product development. I'm just from a customer's perspective. I don't know why I would buy that versus one of the other bags, but I could be wrong. And if you own the Islington, let me know what you think. The Dali wallet, that's nice again in this kind of, is that meant to be a floral kind of print? That beautiful navy blue. A border square, that's quite expensive, $325. Again, the Islington here, right. $16.50, so it is more expensive than the Heritage Bayswater. That, to me, just feels like a version of the belted Bayswater. A slightly less angular version of it. Unless they've discontinued some of the Bayswater ranges and are instead kind of pumping that thought and are instead, you know, focusing on this new range, then fine. But I feel like they already had it covered. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Small in the black. Black and gold, obviously incredibly classic, but is the bag necessary? I don't know. Here it is again in a grey. You've then also got it in a brown. I mean, it's a nice bag, don't get me wrong. I'm not sure I'm in love with that very deep kind of groove where I suspect there's a pocket on the other side. Let's have a look. Rather than saying I suspect, let's just do some research. Let's go in. Right, okay. Crossbody. I mean, it's a big old bag. How big is it? Description. Details. It's not actually. It's smaller than a Bayswater, than a normal Bayswater. Is that compartmentalised? I mean, okay, so that's a front pocket. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know what the point of it is versus bags they already create. I don't know. And for the price point, it's more expensive and I don't understand what they're doing, what they're trying to do with it. It's not a bad bag by any stretch. I mean, it's a nice bag. It's not like the softie, which is horrendous. Well, the big softie is horrendous. The flat bags are okay. The big softie, horrendous. So this isn't, you know, that. But where are they going with it? I just don't know. $13.50 for the small. That's quite expensive as mini bags go, considering a mini Alexa, which looks to be an equivalent size, is £350 less. And I think the mini Alexa's actually cuter. Darly wallets, long wallets. I love a long wallet. I know not everyone does because of mini bags. I love a long wallet. These multi-card wallets. I think long wallet or card holder. I'm never a huge fan of these combos. I mean, they're nice versions of it. Don't get me wrong with the silver hardware. They're nice. Do I get them? I don't. Iris necklace. I like this a bit more. It's got a little bit more to it. Although it looks slightly more hardware store-ish. Just saying. Sorry if you own it. Again, this kind of rose print with the red and the cobalt blue, quite striking. The iris is a bag that aesthetically I love, and actually it's really beautiful in that navy blue with the handle. On the exterior, I love it, but whenever I go to try one on, it doesn't feel right to me. I struggle with it because I love the look of it. I don't see them out in the wild very often, if I'm honest. Most people I know who have a Mulberry bag have an Alexa, a Daria Hobo, a Bayswater tote. Don't know many people with an iris. And the proportions of it always feel a little bit strange, but aesthetically, I really do like it. An iris ring, mini Bayswater. The mini Bayswater is a great combination of kind of the mini bag with the very classic Bayswater aesthetic, but it also comes with the shoulder strap. So it's a little bit more practical in terms of the number of ways in which you can wear it. Obviously, it's a mini bag. It's not as practical in terms of the capacity, but you can wear it in more ways. And it is very cute top handle. Those padlock hoop earrings are very cute. I'd be curious as to how heavy they are, because I don't know about anybody else, but I can't wear really heavy earrings. I just don't like it. I don't like the way it makes my earlobe feel, where even though it's not stretching, it feels like it's stretching. So, but they are very pretty. So if they were fairly lightweight, I think those could be quite nice. Oh, beautiful. Love them in silver. Love them in silver. Oh, we didn't mean to click on them. Okay, we're having a look. We're having a look. They look lovely. They do look really nice, actually, I have to say. And that's an interesting mechanism. I'd also be interested in how thick that is. Because yeah, that looks like that would be quite a thick piece of metal to then try and push through the ear. I only buy earrings with quite thin piercing requirements. Mini Bayswater in the grey. That grey is really beautiful. I love the cool undertones of it. I love cooler greys. I'm not so much into the kind of warmer greys. Softy chain square. That's a nice piece. The Billy, great crossbody bag, beautiful in this blue, very practical, easy to use, throw on and go. I would say that could maybe be an alternative to something like a Louis Vuitton, soft trunk or something along those lines. The iPhone case, iPhone 13. Oh, that's what I've got. Maybe that. No, tech accessories, not. I've spoken about that before. Not worth the money, in my opinion, my humble opinion. Distorted rose square. Again, quite nice. I don't really know why. Are the squares the ones that you wear that are a bit more like neckerchiefs that people wear? Anyway. The Lily in a slightly smaller size. Again, great kind of crossbody. It's a very That the Lily can be a very classic kind of everyday bag, a very sophisticated everyday bag, and it's also one of those bags that I think if you wanted something that was crossbody that you could use during the day, but you could equally dress up at night, buy it in the right variation, and I think the Lily can do it all. I think it's a bit like the classic flap in that way, or any really great flat bag actually, they can do it all if you buy them in the right combinations. I like that Continental card wallet. Shame it's red. The red and the cobalt work really well together. It's a good combination. It's just not a combo I would ever buy. Medium Lily, 1095. And then you've got this Continental credit card wallet, which is just a very simple, sophisticated credit card slip card case, £125. I think that's actually a really good price point. iPhone 14. Gosh, are we on the iPhone 14 already? Oh my word. Just feels like yesterday that we were on the iPhone 4. Just saying. North-South Bayswater tote. Prefer the original for £200 less. Don't really know where they're going with that. And North-South totes. I mean, I feel like totes on the whole, and actually the Mulberry toe is a little bit more North-South as they go. But anyway, I could be wrong. They also do the iPhone case in that sand colour. A small zipped Bayswater tote. I like the fact that this has multiple handle options. The zips add a bit of edge. I quite like that actually. That's cool. Bella sunglasses, they're nice. The oversized zip Bayswater toe. They're obviously trying to do something a little bit different and trying to add a bit more edge. Interesting that they've created this slightly edgier tote with the zips and put it in the Bayswater line. Because I feel like they should have just left the Bayswater. It's because they've got the zipped Bayswater. Because they could have made it like an Alexa tote. Because I think the Alexa is the edgier line. So I don't know why they've not made an Alexa tote. But now I'm thinking about it, they have a zipped Bayswater. So that's probably why they've got a zipped Bayswater toe or Bayswater zip toe. Anyway, the Alexa, speaking of the Alexa, there it is in all its beautiful grey glory. Love that. Denim baseball cap. Underwhelming. Mini Alexa in the blue and gold, very pretty. Denim bucket hat. Bucket hats. Underwhelming. Continental credit card slip. Maybe. I do love that blue. Do I get that in that blue? No, because I'm using my long wallet and I love that long wallet. I don't need a credit card holder. I've got enough. No. Scarf. Oh, that micro amberly. Look how cute that is. Oh, that's so ditty. That's so cute. That jacquard rectangular scarf. That's quite nice. Looks a little bit like the waves. That's actually a really pretty scarf. Iris earrings. The Dali, another kind of can do it all type of flat bag, still very sophisticated, a nice alternative to the Lily if the Lily's not for you, has slightly different hardware. Yeah, actually a nice alternative. There it is, the zipped Bayswater. The zipped Bayswater is a great version of the Bayswater bag because it also comes with the shoulder strap that I think can also be crossbody. So it's got a little bit more practicality to it because it's still got a good capacity, but can be worn in more ways than a heritage Bayswater, which is really top handle only or can be shoulder. But I don't know many people that wear them like that. And anyone who I know who doesn't find it the most comfortable. I love that Bayswater square. That is gorge. Absolutely love that. That would be a really nice decoration in a great frame. That's lovely, actually. I really like that. Really like that. The zipped Bayswater in a slightly larger size, 1,350. Mulberry's prices are starting to creep slightly, but I still believe that they are incredibly good value in terms of the luxury market. But I am starting to see kind of £50 here, £100 there. And actually, it's quite interesting because you can sometimes, for the same bag, depending on the pattern or print, there in some instances with Mulberry can be £500-600 of variation. But I guess that's the same with a lot of brands. But they don't do exotics as an example, so you don't tend to see those really astronomical prices. But they do some quite hefty differences. Okay, so you've then got purses, Belgrave sunglasses. Those are quite cool actually. Almost like a bit of a chromed effect. The same in a tortoiseshell. More in this grey. Again, the iris. I'm drawn to the iris aesthetically. I really am. I really am. Yeah. I don't know what it is about it, because I love it on I love it on the model. I love the way it looks handheld. I don't know. I do like it. And I've lost where I was. Okay, let's do a little scroll. Where were we? We were at the iris. We were there. Distorted rose square, another lily. Distorted rose square, amberly clutch. The amberly clutch is really nice, actually. A great kind of wallet on chain. Style piece, beautiful in this grey. I mean, it's just very chic and sophisticated, isn't it? Card slots, beautiful silver hardware, not heavily branded, £625. And of course, I'm showing you the latest, versions, but of course there are so many variations available in these bags. Scarves, Mulberry do some great scarves, more card holders, card wallets and slips. I actually really like that. The black with the yellow, that's quite catchy, quite eye-catching. Is that yellow or is that green? It's like a lime green, isn't it? Beautiful. The clipper, luggage-wise, if you're looking for an alternative to a Louis Vuitton, not Neverfull, not Speedy, Keepall. I think the clipper's a really good option. That grey is beautiful. I would worry about it getting dirty, but it is beautiful. A wash case, more scarves, credit card slip, and another scarf. That's lovely. I really love that. Really love that. Anyway, there we are. Right, so there we have it, everyone. That was what was new from Mulberry. Is there anything that's caught my eye? Yes, there is. Okay. That blue Bayswater, that has caught my eye, and I would like to go and see that in person. Then what else has caught my eye? I really like that Bayswater square that had the different variations of the Bayswater on it, a bit of a scarf, but I would maybe use it decoratively. I think that was really lovely. I do really like the iris, and I love it in that grey, but I just don't think I would use it, but I do really love it. All in all, I think quite a successful collection. Some interesting pieces. I don't fully understand that tote that I was talking about. I mean, it says it all. I can't even remember the name of it. The one that I said I can't quite remember I can't quite figure out why they've introduced it. But it's nice to see that they're diversifying their range. I like seeing the jewellery. I like seeing some of the other pieces. I do love Mulberry as a brand, and I'm very intrigued as to what comes next. I'm interested to see the new colour palettes that they're bringing out as well. I think the blue and the grey as a combination in a collection was a very successful one. I think the two colours work beautifully together, and actually I can see clients buying maybe grey pieces and putting blue SLGs in, or buying the blue pieces and putting grey SLGs in. So I can see how they've done that very successfully. Yeah, an interesting one. I would like to go and look at that blue Bayswater, and I'll see where I go from there. Anyway, let me know what you think. Are there any pieces that you're interested in? What are your thoughts on Mulberry in general? And I can't wait to see you in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now. Mwah.